everybody. I am late today. It's been a busy one, and I'm getting ready to run off to another meeting that I have today. There's so much activity going on, and I just see a lot of things coming full circle for us right now. A lot of things we have been putting our energy into building for years now is starting to harvest time for us, honey. So I'm going to do this reading, and again, as usual, I'm reading today on the 19th of June, and for some of you, you will apply the message to the happenings of today. It might even apply for you yesterday, but for some of you, it will apply for tomorrow. Some of you really are picky about seeing the information a day ahead, and so in that case, I'm sure your messages will come out the day ahead for you. Either way, however you choose to view these messages, let's see what is the word of clarity for us today. We're going to make this short, sweet, and accurate, okay? How's that sound, guys? Because I just ain't got time to set everything up today. Positivity. Hello. Hello, message. The universe is speaking to us right now. Message. Childhood positivity at the bottom of the deck. Positivity is a word today. Spread that through our money. Spread that through our romance. Spread that in everything that we do. Your positive energy that you've been pouring into your passions, into your creations, into your family, into your businesses, into your careers, into your arts, into your hobbies, into yourself. Okay? It's coming around right now. And so we want to hold that childlike type of mentality that, oh boy, anything could happen. That can't nobody really tell you nothing because you're too busy having fun with life type of energy today. It's that type of day, okay? So let's see what is the flashcard. I got my whole bag of cards sitting right here in front, so I'm just going to dig them out while we go along. So here's the flashcards deck. Let's see what's the message for us today, love source God. Oh, this one wants to speak. I saw the way that thing flopped in my hand. It's the blue cone. Okay, so what I'm seeing this is like, it's like a beam. What I'm being shown is like the whole Star Trek beam me down, Scotty. I know it's a blue cone, but just bear with me because these are not tarot cards, okay? These are flashcards for children, and I take the intuitive message I receive. So what I'm seeing here is it's like a beam me up, Scotty situation going on, to where according to our plans, according to our energy that we have been growing, maintaining, and focusing, not only is it growing, just like the base of this is really strong and it's growing tall, but it's beaming us down into that reality at this time. And this card, y'all may know better than I do, but I think it came out yesterday or the day before. It's the three puppies investigating. The Three of Wands is what we kept getting on this card. And it actually came out, the Three of Wands, with this card the day that I pulled it. I think it was yesterday though. So I got the blue cone, talking about transporting us to the new reality that we have been creating for so long. So what you should look for, what you should be investigating, expecting your ships to come in on, is whatever you've been focusing on, whatever your investment of energy has been. Look for the planet, the world around you to transport you, pick you up, and put you in that situation. In other words, the right people, situations, circumstances, deals, opportunities, everything working out like you were just picked up and plopped down into that manifestation just the way you wanted it, okay? That's what I got there. So let me go ahead and pull a tarot deck out. Let's see. Ooh, I want to use this one for our general message. We're going to use this deck for our general message. And this is a tarot deck, but it's a little bit different tarot deck, and I just really love it for soul work, for growing our soul, for understanding where we personally are at. Okay, here it is. It flipped right over, right on top. So we're just going to do this because we always look at the top and the bottom anyways. We have the Tower card in this deck. It's called Rebuild. So something is shattered, honey. Something is falling apart. And I just hear you saying, well, good riddance. It's about damn time. I've been done with that for a while anyway. I hear you saying, I've I've been ready for some new stuff. It's just like, y'all, some of y'all know I just moved into this house, and boy, I was sure ready to get out of that apartment I was in. And it's something like that in your life where you're like, I've been ready for this whole thing to be rebuilt, brand new. And so whether that's in your spirituality, which I can guarantee on some level it is, whether that's in regards to your business or your relationship or your family situation, there's something there that you thought was good and solid, and at some point you may have realized that it wasn't as solid as you thought. Others of you got hit with that bam, smack dab like a jab, you know? And now it's like, okay, goodbye. I'm good. I like it. I like that this is over with. I'm ready for the brand new. Now, the bottom of the deck that we have here, this is the 7 of Wands. Choose your battles, it says. So what this card is telling us is hold your ground where you know, be persistent. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by big-headed statues with no bodies attached to them. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by others' opinions, because you're surrounded by a whole bunch of them, right? And you know the saying, they're like, and everybody got one too. Don't worry about what others are thinking or saying or doing. They will, in some sense, try to surround you, try to cause you to feel worry or fear. They will try to cause you to lose this positivity. But whose power is that? Is that their power or is that your power? Maintain your power of positivity. Choose your battles wisely. Choose to hold your positivity regardless of what big head is saying what around you or how they feel about it, because they ain't none of their damn business what's going on in your life anyway. I mean, if you're not out there disrupting somebody else's love, peace, and happiness, you really ain't got nothing to be heard from anyone else, okay? Choose your battles wisely. Be persistent in your positivity. Be persistent in knowing that these things that are falling apart on your behalf right now, it's all happening on your behalf. It is a positive thing, and only good can come of it, because what is being replaced is creating a vacuum that this universe must fill. Love source God just waiting to fill that vacuum up with something even better. And as you say, you know what? This is no longer adequate for me. That no longer suits me. Love source God just says, well, here's something that feels better to you according to what you just said. Do you believe that? Will you be persistent in that belief? When everybody else is trying to knock you down and tear you down and they just want to see you get miserable like they've been. Or are you going to hold that smile on your face, knowing that ain't nothing in this world worth taking that pretty smile off of your gorgeous face? And honey, okay, I just heard somebody say, well, I don't feel like I'm gorgeous. I'm not gorgeous, Melinda. Well, you know what? Then it's even more important that you hold that dang smile on your face, okay? It's not about your physical appearance. It's about your energetic appearance. How are you showing up for yourself, right? Okay, so hold that smile. Hold that positive energy. Persist in it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed to negativity. Remain steadfast. Now let's get into the money portion, guys. We're going to move this along like I promised. So money portion, you know, we always use this deck, okay? So let me see, what is the money message for us for today? And again, some of you, these messages will apply for tomorrow. Let me just say it. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to remind you that my personal consultations are always by donation. You get to set the price, because I don't feel like anybody should be left out of spiritual information. Oh, that flew right to the floor. That must be the message for us today. So here we have card number 46. It says, we are each responsible for the thoughts we think, okay? And I'll hold this up while I read the back to you. It says, when you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing you have to give another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. but you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts that they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. And so I just had a circumstance that came to me while I was reading that out loud to you. There's an individual in my life who I do love extremely very much, but I had to step back from this person. Why? Because this person chooses to try to put the responsibility on me for the course and the journey that they are on, that they keep choosing for themselves. They're blind to see how their own choices, actions, words, and decisions creating their own situations, and how they can shift all of that to shift what they're getting back, right? And so in order to remove myself from the situation so that there's no longer that somebody to blame, sometimes you have to do that. Just, I love you enough to step back and let you face yourself. And so likewise, sometimes we need to step back from those around us so we can get to our own energy and face ourselves and see how the thoughts we think are reflecting back to us. So in your money situation, because we're talking about money now, are you holding to everyone else's belief, or are you knowing that what you're focused on is growing, maintaining a positive, optimistic attitude about how things are working out for you, knowing that you're following your inspiration? Are you following your inspiration first off? And then once you start following your inspiration, are you knowing you're following your inspiration and holding to that, okay? Against anything that would try to talk that big-headed shit to you, okay? Excuse my language. Well, don't excuse my language. If you don't like it, I love you, but whatever. It is what it is. So there's that, guys. We got to get to our own energy, because what we think is what we're attracting. We cannot blame society. I am so sick and tired of hearing people talking about, well, the white man this, the 1%ers that. You know, I am so sick and tired of hearing about that. You can create a different situation for yourself if you could take some ownership for your own vibration and start looking for the blessings. As you make that your habit, you create a mental frequency of looking at things going your way. In that energy, everything shifts your way, including your finances, including your career, including the appreciation and recognition around you, including the markets, okay? And I can only tell you this as a successful entrepreneur who built a market for myself where there was none in place. While everybody said, oh, that's crazy, that's ugly, I've never seen that like that before. Oh, no, nobody's ever gonna spend money on that. Why would anybody wanna wear that on their hands? Now everybody in the United States, damn near, is looking for those styles, okay? And I get calls blowing up my phone every day of people looking for somebody that can do these things now. Granted, it's been 10 years in the making, but it was the persistence of thought. It was the persistence of knowing, the not caring what everybody else had to say, the knowing that there was a means for me to express my art and receive finances in return for it. And so now, I'm working on new manifestation. How do I manifest money without exchanging it for time? Exchanging my time for it. So as that develops more, I'll share more with you on that. But let's get into a tarot card in regards to our money situation, okay? Let's see, what is the tarot card message regarding money? Money, 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 money. Money. Oh, okay. We have two here. We have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, its keyword is recovery. And the Six of Swords keyword is solace. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Discs, and its keywords is materialism. So what message am I seeing here, listeners? God, I am seeing that it's like you're finally starting to see how you're getting a bit of a break, how you're getting more at peace, and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel financially. I feel like you've had some good news. I feel like even if nothing else, home is feeling better these days. I feel like you're starting to use the situations at home, what you have already manifested, to help bring you to this state of solace and recovery regarding your finances. I feel like you feel like you can see where you're going now financially, and you know that although there's still a little bit more to journey, you will reach your financial destination. I feel like you just feel like progress is being made at this time. So I just want to see what's below this. Oh God, no wonder I was drawn to look below this. We have the Nine of Cups and stability. Okay, and that's below the Four of Discs materialism card. So what is that saying to me is that you know you're bringing home your wishes, baby. You know things are working out for you. You're starting to see the evidence of it. And you know that it's an emotional thing that you've got to achieve. And so you're doing the work. You're doing the work. You're starting to see the trickle. Again, I heard this the other day, but I'm hearing it again. Somebody found some money on the floor today. Because what I just was shown was when I opened my door, and there was $25 laying on the floor next to my door one morning. And somebody else found money today. I specifically heard somebody found $10, somebody else found $100. Let me know if that's you. I think that's freaking awesome. Keep that vibe flowing. Keep it going, because money does not have to be gained by exchanging energy or time. There are many, many people in this world that get money and they just get it. It's just automatic. They don't have to give anything or do anything to get it. It just is part of their vibration. And so what I'm hearing is you would benefit yourself by investigating how that's true. Find more examples of how financially people have prospered in easy ways that sound fun and good and easy to you, okay? That's some good homework. Also, I just heard that you would benefit yourself if you would begin to journal, keep track of, make note of whatever recollection you have. Like you found out you got money coming from the sale of your house, some miscalculations were done, or when your house went through foreclosure, they actually charged you too much and you ended up with more money, or you overpaid this, you ended up with more money, or something and you ended up with more money. Surprise money. I want you to reflect on every time you've had surprise money in your life, and then start to build on that. And you can put all your magic in there, all the things that this universe works out for you, but definitely about your money as well is really important. That's what I heard, okay? So now, on to the romance portion, guys. Whew. Do y'all get surprised when I get on here and I show you my face? Because it's usually just nails, huh? I'm curious. Okay, we're going to use this deck here. And I love you all so much for all you do for me. I love the support. I love that y'all just consistent with me. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. Oh, also, I forget to remind you guys too. And I see all of your comments, so thank you. I love you all so much, but I just got to stay in the flow of what I'm channeling right now, right? But I also am being reminded to remind you that there is a drawing. Every time you get your personal consultation through me, your name goes into a drawing, and I've only pulled one so far. However, I will pull randomly when I have available time and inspiration. Most importantly, inspiration. When I'm inspired, I will pull a name. And if you have had a personal consultation from me, yours could be it. And it'll be just on time. Exactly whoever I call, I'm sure will be just on time for them. Because that's just how the magic works in my life. So, it by extension for you with that as well. Okay, guys, so now back to our wisdom of the golden path. What is our romance message, Love Source God? Romance message for today. A lot of times I don't get on camera, y'all, because I like to present myself. And for the most part, I'm home all day with the babies until I get ready to go. And when I get ready to go, then I don't mind showing myself to you. I'm gorgeous either way. Don't get it twisted. I'm a bit of an entertainer like that. What card did we get? We got forgiveness in regards to romance, okay? Forgiveness. I just heard forgive yourself for every romance that went awry. Forgive yourself because you chose to love that stubborn ass guy. Forgive yourself. Why not? Why ask why? That's the message I heard, okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. I am truth. Wow, that really goes well. Of course you should forgive yourself because you've always acted in your truth. You've always done what you believed was right at the time that you did it. If you did not believe that it was right, upright, fair, and just, or for the best good for yourself, which is honoring yourself, honoring your truth, you wouldn't have done it that way. So, forgive yourself, okay? Take the lessons and move forward. Let me just pull a tarot card. And I'm going to use, this is like my first deck I ever got of cards that I kept because as a teenager, I actually, still bound by religious taboos, I threw a couple of decks away. I was so frightened that I was going to be burned forever in hell. Oh God, thank God I moved past that in my spiritual development. Anyhow, this was one of the first decks when I actually kept with my tarot reading. So let's see. Oh, and it flops out for you guys. First off, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. You ain't playing no games. You're quite serious right now about your romance. You're like, ooh, I just saw you cutting through the bullshit of anybody that doesn't suit your plans. So if that chick is lazy, if she's not attractive, if she is not productive or intelligent, dude, you're so not with it. If that guy is not prospering, if that guy is not attractive to you, if that guy is not into the children in your house, if he ain't into cooking for you or whatever is your thing that you got to have, honey, you're just like, gotta go. I ain't wasting my time. You're sticking to your truth. And you are like, some people are like, that girl, she a icy ass bitch. She cold. And you're like, I don't give a damn. You can think whatever you want because it really don't matter, right? Let's see what fell out. Okay. This is freaking awesome. It was a good thing that you've been that way because I got two little clusters, but I'm being told to focus on what's on the bottom showing. This is what was showing. Look at that happy family there. Because of the fact, okay, I'm supposed to show both of these. Oh God. Oh God, oh God. Because of the fact that you have been that, what they like to talk names to you because you cut out all the BS. Here comes a genuine love offer that is acceptable, that embraces the magic intention and power and energy that you have drawn forth for yourself that will come home to your family, okay? So, no, not everybody's meeting him today or tomorrow or yesterday, right? But it's there, it's real, and it's on the way. That's what I gotta say about that. So, if you're single, stay single, honey. Until that shit is real. Keep saying no to what does not work, whether you're male or female. If it does not work for you, do not entertain it. Because then your frequency is crossed. You're sending mixed wires, you've got an inner conflict going on. You can only accept that which actually works for you. And that's what's happening here. You're using your magician powers and filtering through whatever offers are coming in before it hits your family. That's why it's gonna match. Okay? I feel like a lot of you, and I'm thinking like 60 to 80% of you, if you're single and you want a relationship before June is out, many of you are going to find it. Others of you, by the time October 10th rolls around, you will have met somebody that's really good for you. And you will feel like you're the magician. If you are already in a love relationship, okay? What this is saying is that love energy is growing. As you're showing your focus on the importance of your family, you're bringing from the ethers that love, spirit, blessing energy down to your family, to prosper your family, that your family might progress and strengthen its bond even further than it already has been, okay? So that's a message I got for us, guys. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I feel like for the ones who are already in the family, like with the Queen of Swords, the way that applies, if you're already in a committed relationship, is like your relationship might actually have been going through some challenges recently to where y'all have had to find out that there's certain things that aren't working for your family anymore. There's certain lifestyle changes, food changes for somebody. I just heard dietary changes. This is making a big deal. Like, your husband is mad as hell. You ain't giving him no more bacon, okay? But you're like, but baby, I love you so much. There's no way I could continue to feed that to you after what you heard at the doctor. Somebody else is like, I absolutely love where we live, but you're like, and why do I keep picking on this? It's because of health, right? In a committed relationship, I feel like a lot of the changes you're going through in your relationship has to do with health issues. Because you're trying to nip those in the bud because you're like, I want you to be here more. I want you to be here for a longer time. I want to extend how much time we have together to love each other on this earth, okay? All right, guys. That's what I got for you today. I love you so very much. I love all you do for me. I love the part of me that lines up with you. My website for all your informational needs is lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine.